Thanks for watching. We'll see you again on Inside OC. Now we just sit and chat. And oh, by the way, we've been starting to record these chats. So if there's something you say that you don't want to, just let me know. But otherwise, it's kind of green room stuff, you know, and people can tune in. And so what didn't we cover? I didn't have a chance to ask you about what else is going on in Costa Mesa. So
well,
what else is going on?
We have the initiative that basically the pitch that's being put out to the public. Always growth is an issue in every city, and so the pitch is being that, you know, with just 3 votes on your city council, they can put a 20-unit apartment building next to your house. Sign this petition, and any zone change in the city has to go to a vote of the people. Any zone change, basically. And so they collected the signatures, and they got that, and it's extremely tough to beat because the public loves to vote on whatever they. And it'll be pitched as, well, any important issue you get to vote on. Okay. When the reality of it is we're trying to get rid of, we have big problems with motels, pimps, prostitutes, drugs, big problems. We're trying to get rid of those. Part of our game to get rid of those is to talk to the property owners and say, you know what, we'll upzone you, let you do 40 units per acre, but you got to tear down this motel. And that's a trade. Well, we won't be able to do that anymore.
Now, does the fact that you're not a charter city, does that make it tougher for you, or?
It makes us tougher on the budget side. This issue with this initiative that's coming out.
It doesn't matter.
This initiative with the initiative coming out may be a problem for the initiative. Because the state's law says how you're supposed to operate. We have to follow state law. So that we do a charter to say, by the way, it has to be voted on by everybody. Newport Beach did their I forgot what the name of theirs was.
The Green Light?
Green Light, I say Green Light initiative. And actually that had much higher triggers before the public had to vote on it than ours did. But they're a charter city, so they can do it.
But by the way, it's interesting, in prepping for the show, I looked at the demographics of Costa Mesa, pretty much tracking the state average. You know, I thought that was kind of interesting.
Kind of a third, a third, a third. Yeah, the city's always, you know, it's a good, solid city. I mean, we're a working class city. You know, people get up and go to work in our city, you know, and so my biggest issue with revitalizing the West Side or doing that is jobs. When I sit there and I see, you know, industrial property with contaminated soil and all these kind of issues, and we can put 45, you know, townhomes in and give, you know, $100 million worth of jobs out. Jobs, big deal.
I haven't seen much with Costa Mesa as far as you get in Anaheim and to some extent in Santana with the gangs and stuff like that.
You know what? There was issues back years ago before I got on, and we kind of nipped that in the bud.
How?
You know what? I think some of it is the demographics and those kind of issues in there.
But I mean, you have a large Latino population.
Yeah, and that really we really reached out to that population. You know, kids that have those problems or people that get involved with that, we crack down on them pretty hard, and it's just not a place you want to be if you're going to cause problems. So, you know, if we maybe were a bigger city or had some other areas, but pretty much, quite frankly, anywhere you go in the city, you're safe. I mean, we have areas that are wealthier areas than others, but anywhere you go in the city, it's a safe city.
Is it Banning Ranch? Is that the project in Newport Beach?
So Banning Ranch is Newport Beach.
The more that that gets killed or delayed, the nicer it is for the project you got there. To the extent that hey, if you want the nice view,
nice view of the ocean, and all that. Yeah, I think you know, bottom line, it's not just the development part, it's the 65% not getting developed. We surround the whole thing just about. Newport happened to get it annexed, but we surround, you know, over half of it. And for us, I mean, the parks, the trails to the beach, we'd have direct trails to the beach. So, you know, they wanted 1,300 houses, they're down to 900 or 800 houses.
Yeah.
I think, you know, the environmentalists are crazy about it. Most normal people are like, we're fine.
Great. So is that good? It's a wrap? It's a wrap? Jim, you were great. Inside OC is brought to you by 5 Point. 5 Point is an independent real estate development company with assets under management across California. 5 Point is a proud sponsor of public television and community programming.